sure I was strong, pushing to my own song. But you came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still. You came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still. Deep inside I felt so gone, broken, I held to every wrong. I'm letting your light shine, I'm letting your love work through me. In every moment, breathing this moment, you came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still. You came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Got 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here in Spain. That's right, this is PGR Spanish Grand Prix, brought to you right here on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, things that we should need to know, these are not the normal beasts you see rolling around. These are the late 2000s Formula One cars, the Williams Toyota FW31. And it is a monster. This thing is amazing to drive, and these drivers are going to have some fun here tonight. Shout out to my wife if she happens to be watching. I don't know what she's doing, but she probably is watching. Who knows? I know Jamie Pugh out there, an amazing spotter for me. Shout out to him as he's been keeping me on my toes as we've been making a run in the next gen officials Division 9, creating some noise there with non-stop top 10s. Keep up is all I'm going to say, because I ain't slowing down for anybody that might be trying to get into that one. But here tonight, we're in Spain, and let's go to the night's race info. This is PGR Spanish Grand Prix Week 1 for the Season 9 with this group. Season 19 overall as we started on the F1 game. This is the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. I think I said that right. If you're in Spain and I got it wrong, I'm sorry. It is a 2.9 mile track located in Montmel, I think, Spain. Track temp is at 110 degrees, 74 degrees, and partly cloudy with a little bit of wind, so that could affect the aero on these machines. To go back to it, Ben Maddens from Australia, he's top of the charts early on. He's got a grip on that car, and after talking to him early on, he loved it. Doug Ward, the Wildberry, the wild child, Doug Ward is out there. He's just trying to liven things up, putting a little bit of debris on the track. And newcomer Gabriel Garcia is here doing some weird dance with his foot. I don't know why he's doing that. There, let's just change that picture out. But he is on for first time, rookie class for him in the open wheels. Yeah, these cars absolutely scream. In fact, if you're in a chat, you can barely hear them half the time when you're racing. Now let's go and hear from the wild child, Doug Ward, and see how he feels here. Doug.
Hey there.
Man, you're in the Screaming Demon early on. How do you feel tonight?
I feel good. I think I really like these cars.
You're welcome.
You know, thank you. This was a great thing to push for. I think this is going to be a really fun season.
Yeah, it's an early, late 2000s model F1 car. What can you tell me about it that you're learning early on with it tonight?
You know, definitely less downforce than what we've been using, which personally I like. I like cars with less downforce. It makes them feel more intuitive to me. It just makes more sense. A lot of, like when you have a lot of high downforce, it just feels kind of like you got to go fast to turn better because that makes more downforce, and it's just strange. But with this kind of car, you don't have that. It's just simple. You need to turn, you got to brake enough to get the grip to do it. So I think it's a style of car I prefer. And you know, it drives, it handles differently. It just, I don't know how to describe it that well, but like it handles differently in a way that I am definitely not opposed to. So.
Oh, you have to be a driver with it. Keyword driver.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, definitely I would say a lot more, you got to be a lot better at throttle modulation here. Because
throttle
those
control.
lower gears got to bit more kick to them. And you've got to be able to use them to get the speed out of those gears, but not spin yourself. And that can be tough. But if you can do it, you can get speed out of this car.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you down to it. Good luck here tonight. And hopefully we see what you got.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, buddy. That was Doug Ward, and now let's hear from Flipper. See if he's put it on his lid yet. Flipper.
What's going on, Brandon Smith?
Man, what a night. It's debut night for you here with the open wheels. How are you feeling coming into this one, knowing that this car is unlike anything you've drove yet?
Yeah, I will say they feel a lot better to me than the newer F1 cars. Don't get me wrong, the newer F1 cars are still pretty fun to drive, but I feel like in some points you have less control. And these ones, I feel like you don't have to baby it in the corners, you can be pretty aggressive.
All right, well, I'm going to let you get back down to it because I'm sure you need a little bit of the practice. So good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was Gabriel Garcia letting it rip. And now we got another newcomer here, Jeremy Froyo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but let's hear from him. Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy? Hello? Hello? Going once. Going twice. And we'll just go to a new guy. Let's go to Jamie Pugh, our race reporter on track. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, you're down there you're talking to the drivers and everything else. Jeremy, I guess a little bit of stage fright. No offense to him, but don't worry, I don't bite very hard. But you're coming in here tonight. What are the drivers feeling as far as what kind of anxieties are coming through as they step into a new machine on a different track in a new season?
I mean, a lot of guys, they're from who's here right now. They're having a blast out there. You know, a lot of positive reviews about the car. The track looks really fun. So they're getting after it and seeing what they can and can't do with the car.
Yeah, as you're watching this one, I can remember late 2000s. Obviously with this car, I put up a lot more of a fight in the test session we put up with because I was used to the older F1 games. But these drivers look like they're getting a good handle. What challenge might they have during the race, do you think?
Well, with the old car, like Dougie was saying earlier, I mean, they're kind of really used to all that downforce and, being able to make the corner even if you have a small mistake. And I think with this car here, you make a small mistake, it's going to cost you a lot more than ever before.
Yeah, these things are a little bit fragile. Gabe's down there warming up the tires, trying to get his victory dance on early after he just got done destroying the car. It's not a time to victory dance, Gabe. But I'm going to get you back down to it. And hopefully we see a great race.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm back at the shop just helping with team owners tonight. So we're going to see how it goes, and we're going to have some fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. So Jamie's just going to sit this one out, and now let's see if we can hear it from Jeremy here. Jeremy. Hello. Jeremy? You see your mic up. What's up? Hello? All right, Jeremy's mic is not working. Would you believe it is just not done? Yeah. My wife Jenna, everybody in the chat, say hello. She is the social media director and VP of the network here. Just making sure I keep in check for tonight. Drivers out there look like they're clocking in 120.6, and they are figuring it out real quick how to get this one done. We're hopefully going to have a good showing as we got 5 guys here tonight. This is where the points come out. If you don't show, you don't get points. If you get no points, too bad, so sad, move on to the next day. That's your problem, as a lot of guys are getting into this one early on, and they are figuring it out. For everybody out there watching, hopefully you're enjoying the show. This is the Williams Toyota FW31 from, I believe, 2008 or 2009, so it does have some history behind it. But everybody in the chat, please rise for the playing of our national anthem, done by a group called National Anthem. What a national anthem, as drivers are still trying to clock in some decent times, get used to everything. It's not going to be easy for them, as this track is very, very technical, as it is a little bit tight, but you have to find that rhythm. One man very capable of finding rhythm early on is Taylor Toller. He has been on fire a few seasons in a row here, as the history of Grand Prix series here has been pretty good for these drivers all the way around. Taylor Toller is looking for his next Grand Prix series win. Of course, last season, let's go into the deal here. I gotta go into another here. iRacing, the history here. Let's just take a look here. GTP. It did go to Taylor Toller in season 8, so he did seal the deal once again for season 8. So 2-time Grand Prix champion Taylor Toller's getting ready to go here. As guys are still getting ready to get logged in and get everything settled in. We're still waiting for more drivers to show up. They're expected to be a little bit more than just the 5 out there. We got a couple more that are supposed to be showing up. Maybe a few more. Who knows on the exact sign up. But newcomer Jeremy here, he is just doing pretty good. He's clocking in about a 131.11. I think he will improve as the practice goes longer. But practice is nearly coming to an end as we are just about 13 minutes away from qualifying. So I'm going to take a brief commercial break from PGR and let you guys just kind of jam out or whatever, because these guys will be flying in no time and hopefully and give us a really super good show.
It's a war when we raid. It's a war when we raid. Where my soldiers are. Where my soldiers are. It's a war when we raid. It's a war when we raid. Where my soldiers are. Where my soldiers are. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war in the raid. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war in the raid. Grab your lighters, grab your soldiers, grab your fighters, grab your weapons, pray for God to guide us. We're going to war. We're going to war. Yeah. Grab the beat, grab the bass, grab your body, grab your face, grab the people, turn it up the second that you hit the floor. Second that you hit the floor. Yeah, yeah. It goes left, right, left. Better listen when I say, put my people in the red. Get it stepping like left, right, left. Cause we're going to war, we're going to war. It goes left, right, left. Better listen when I say, put my people in the red. Get it stepping like left, right, left. Cause we're going to war, we're going to war when we raid. It's a war when we raid. It's a war when we raid. Where my soldiers lie. Where my soldiers lie. It's a war when we raid. It's a war when we raid. Where my soldiers lie. Where my soldiers lie. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war when we raid. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war when we raid.
All right, so starting to see more guys, a few more guys get clocked in as they are just getting to the track now. I don't know why they're running so far behind, but you know what? It is what it is. Had a few more drivers join in. Well, you know what? You got to put up some time on the track in order to get a handle on this. And if you wonder why you don't do so hot, that's why. Put up the track time, you're going to get the results. For everybody watching, I do appreciate you guys sticking on board, as this is going to be one heck of a ride for these guys. And a first ever for Network and PGR, as they have never driven these cars in this capacity on this track. So they are ready to rock and roll here, I think. For everybody kind of curious on how the number 12 is doing, NASCAR Cup, we're currently second place in the Division 9. For IMSA, rocking the house, looking to seal the deal on a back-to-back championship. And if you're all really fired up, you know, guess what? It's pretty awesome news. I am running the Michelin Pilot Challenge, 2-hour races, and those are going pretty good. I am I believe the top 10 there, so I'm not sure exact results there, but the number 12 is rocking and rolling, and it's a good thing there. For everybody, all the sponsors and supporters of PGR, we do appreciate you guys. Goes without saying, each and every single week you make it possible. You see some of that gravel starting to get now worked off. The drivers must be starting to get a handle on it as the track is getting worked in. We're going to see if we can hear from Jesse Erdman now. Jesse!
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a night. It's F1 late 2000 style. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. This car feels really good. I just take me probably a race to kind of get acclimated to it.
Yeah, as I came to the show a little bit late. I'm running a live show here, pal. So you're no, really. I'll tell you about it afterwards. Explaining why I get frustrated with this. But everybody's coming in here. This car, extremely driver car. Do you feel like you're gonna have a good night here, or is it gonna be one of those where you're gonna have a fast car, but maybe not quite the drive you're hoping for?
I don't know. I'm just gonna take what may come tonight. It's my first race in these cars. I haven't driven them very much, and so I'll probably, kind of take it easy at least initially, and then we'll find our speed, we'll find our pace, So for me, it seems like you always have to at least race before you actually get any real experience,
Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna let you get to it. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Jesse Erdman is ready to go down here, or get going. Of course, Gabriel Garcia is still out there ripping some laps. Let's hear from Tea Time, Taylor Toller. Tea Time.
Yes, sir.
Man, you're coming in here not leading the leaderboard, but you are coming off of another driver championship. How do you feel here tonight?
Pretty good, man. I love this car. It's it's a really fun, just rowdy car to drive. It screams in the cockpit, so I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble hearing you, but and I'm sure it screams from the outside too. But I'm feeling pretty good tonight, man. We had pretty good success here last week, but this week's a different week. So different week, same track, and it's still anybody's race for sure because we're all still learning.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you get down to it. Good luck, and hopefully you can have a great start to the season.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Hey, man, congrats on being back in the booth, man. Not doing the replay. I know you missed being out here racing, but good to have you back in the booth.
Thank you on that one, Toller. I know you guys are all happy. Sadly, only 7 guys. I feel like there should be more. Maybe some guys need to, try, give it a shot. You'll probably have a little fun.
Oh, for sure, man. And this thing, you always going to have a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I'm sure the car count will get up for sure.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. Taylor Toller let it rip. And now let's hear from, see if we can finally hear from Jeremy. Jeremy. Jeremy.
What's up, dude?
You know, finally, I'm running a show here, pal.
Man, my mic hasn't been working.
You're fix it. Anyway, here tonight, it's your debut night. We got to know, how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Froyo or we call it Yo-Yo?
It is.
It's Fro.
No, man. Yeah, like frozen yogurt.
Froyo.
Yep.
Dang it, now I got it. Man, now I'm craving Froyo, all right? Might have to have my loving wife go get me a Froyo now, but you're coming out here. It's a debut night. How do you feel?
A little bit nervous, man. I keep putting more debris on the track, you know, so hopefully I can stop doing that.
I recommend throttle control and patience.
Yeah.
And before
Yeah.
you know, Jeremy here already knows I was on the track last week, so I know exactly what to do on this situation. Well, good luck. Hopefully, you get it in order, and welcome to the grid.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to it. It'll be fun.
Hopefully, you get it under order first. Good luck. So Jeremy is giving us a run here. He's gonna give it a go. You know, all these driving. Ben Madden, though, what does he have in him to get a championship? Ben Madden, of course, has never won a driver championship. He's been shut out by a few drivers, and he is a beast in that machine. So hopefully he can dial it in, as he's one of the, he came into this league as one of the OGs of the league, I should say. Same with Jesse Erdman. So they're getting ready to go to qualifying. Don't go anywhere.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, you're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful until I never know when you're coming back around. 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 When you're coming back You've got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no.
As practice has ended, we go to the qualifying run for these drivers. Who's going to be on top, we'll know very shortly. 20-minute qualifying run here tonight. as they will find out who is the top guy here and who's got the pace to be the winner here in the PGR Spanish Grand Prix. Still waiting for one other driver. Hopefully he can make it. Thoughts and prayers go out to Brandon Perry, as I do hope he does make it. Hopefully his siblings step up a little bit. Just saying, I feel you, man. I'm here for you. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family in their hard times right now. As cars are, I believe, taking the track now, they're starting to steadily get out there. Now, the important part these guys got to remember when they step out is to actually just get a rhythm, get some hot tires on it, and see what they can do. Here in qualifying, they want to maintain a consistent pace, but also just stay out there and get the rhythm. On qualifying run, you gotta have hot tires, then you go for the flying lap, which will set your pace. One driver who's on fire here tonight, and he's rocking all the way from Australia, Ben Madden, is becoming a madman with the Grand Prix with this beast. And of course, Doug Ward. Now, if we go into the practice, you can kind of see some of the results from practice. He posted a 119.967. Taylor Toller 0.466 off his pace. So Ben Madden is absolutely flying here tonight. Kind of anxious to find out what we got going on when we get into this one. And yeah, drivers might be tied up at the airport. I hear strict security, as somebody warned the airport security about me possibly bringing Donkey Kong to Spain. God, I would never bring Donkey Kong on a plane. Are you kidding me? I'd have Donkey Kong swim across the Atlantic. It's the easiest route. Jeez. And sneak him on one of those cargo ships, you know, the ones that they watch less. They got less to worry about with customs that way, too. Just saying, it's a lot easier that way. Sometimes you just got to know how to transport a Donkey Kong and get away with it. As Donkey Kong is here, and he's ready to throw those banana peels at any given point. We are starting to see Doug Ward puts up the first time this 122.099. I'm going to go ahead and put it on some different cameras here. Don't go anywhere, as the start of this race is almost upon us. as we're watching this one, we're starting to see some pace start to emerge. And now, unlike practice, Tarcisio Carvalho out of Brazil is coming to the top deal. He goes top shelf, gets it into the number one spot. Jesse Erdman, previous Formula One champion from Grand Prix champion from season 4. Hungry for another one. He's putting some pace up. Taylor Toller still trying to establish some rhythm here. He sits back in 3rd place. He's got to get it established early on. He wants to get in this now. This is one thing. You can be fast, but you still have to finish the race. Doug Ward's bringing it down pit road. Ben Madden maybe just trying to get the right type of lap here. Gabriel Garcia is trying to work he's got to put in some time. You got to take your beatings, you know what I mean, to really wrestle this machine. It's not just going to come to you. As the newest member to the grid, he's going to have maybe potentially an uphill climb. He is fast, but he's going to have an uphill climb, contend against a group that has 5 veterans to the league in it. Taylor Toller, 2-time champion. Tarcisio Carvalho still looking for his first one, but this is his 3rd season. Jesse Erdman, been here from the start. He's hunting down another championship. Ben Madden is looking for his first, and he's had multiple seasons. Doug Ward is on his 3rd or 4th season with these guys, and he's looking for his first. Jeremy Froyo is new to the grid, and he's trying to get into this one, along with Gabriel Garcia, both of which are a little bit newer to iRacing even. So there's going to be a challenge for some of these guys. And what do? You rip laps. It's all seat time, and that's how you build the experience. And now Taylor Toller goes front of the grid. He puts down a time, 1:19.84 the time to beat. Tarcisio Carvalho is going to cross the line. He is extremely fast, along with Jesse Erdman. They're all putting up some times. But currently, I mean, Ben Madden might be just waiting for his opportunity. Yeah, he's just waiting for an opportunity to get out there. Lights him up. He's just going to wait for the opportunity to get in there. Looks like he's doing some practice starts right on the grid. There he goes. He's going out for another flyer. Drivers are still got some time remaining here left in qualifying. As here, I'll put up my other deal there. You can see what tire and everything else. They're on out laps and everything else. It does show if they're on flyers or not. There's not much gap between any of them right now. Gabriel Garcia, of course, struggling on pace, and he's gonna have to fight. Oh my, Garcia hard into the wall. Less than 10 minutes remain of qualifying here, so don't go anywhere. rocking and rolling here in the booth as these guys are definitely giving us a show, as there is just over 5 minutes remaining of qualifying. Now, this late in it, you got to be thinking, how can I maximize that pace? What am I doing wrong on the corners? Where can I improve? There's a number of different things. Ultimately, it's all about apexes and exits, when you can hit that apex, how you can get out of the throttle and get out of the turn. And most of the time, it's as simple as just being sooner on the gas. As that right foot does tend to get a little bit itchy, as some people find out with me, is I was ran with these guys last week. Gave it too much gas, I put the thing on its lid. Gabriel Garcia now giving Toller a little extra juice. The race before the race, we got a race here in qualifying, I guess. They're just trying to get into the turns. It's incredible. Gabriel Garcia, there we go. And now let's kind of go on board with Taylor Toller and see what he's kind of looking at. You hear how good this sounds. Got a little pointy thing, kind of pointing where the turn is too on the front. I find that kind of cool. But they do have to get into each turn with ease, and they have to make it stick. As you hear on the exits, a little bit of wheel spin on a few drivers. Gabriel Garcia, he can't park there. But Taylor Toller early on has gotten a handle on it. And he is absolutely flying here again. This also comes from go-kart experience too, is basically an oversized go-kart. Toller going around. A little Toller donut, I think. Oh, that's definitely the Toller spin. But man, she did go around and put a car control to save that one. Give us a little Toller donut. You see drivers just getting finished off here. We are just less than 3 minutes away from qualifying. So don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna sometimes you just gotta race. Absolutely. Flipper 2.0. No, I'm not Flipper 2.0, but I do it bigger and badder than he does. Just saying, I have been known to put that car to orbit. Don't know how, it just happens. I'm not at fault. It was not my fault for that car crash. It just took off on me like a rocket, and there's nothing I could do. For everybody else they're watching, fantastic news. Blackout Motorsports finally posted a top 5 in the Daytona 24 that roared. The drivers of that, of course, Hunter Terpstra, Diego Valderrama, Gabriel Garcia actually in here, and myself raced through 24 hours. And of course, Jamie Pugh in the chat was behind the scenes helping us with a little bit of spotting and everything behind the scenes there. So man, shout out to the entire Blackout Motorsports team at the Daytona 24. Fantastic job. As it was a good race. Bitter disappointment as we were just basically off the podium by 1 spot, but still top 5 best the team has done. Yeah, we're at 290 laps. Let's just talk about that. I'd like to point out that my wrists are still killing me. I still have to do IMSA this week, Jamie. So hang on to your hat. The IMSA car might be on its lid. Same with the NASCAR. As we go to Pocono. Jamie Pugh, everybody. He is my race strategist and spotter going forward into the future, as he is also runs an incredible fun time. If you want to get involved with this stuff, though, you're going to want to reach out to the boys at Prime Grid Racing. I believe they have a Facebook page out there. Also, you can look them up through iRacing itself. There's multiple avenues you can get in touch with them. Or you just ask me for the Discord link and I will send it to you. It's not a problem at all. These guys are getting set to go green. Qualifying is over as a few guys are finishing up. Toller's working on his start. We're going to go green as here in moments away. For the time being, it looks like Toller does have provisional pole. So I know there's still a few guys out there, but hang on, because we're going to go green here very soon.
Electric hum beneath my skin. Circuits dance where dreams begin. Pulses racing on the track. Techno heart won't turn it back. Get lost inside the beat tonight. Wires spark and neon light. Electric fire deep inside. Tech house vibes we ignite. Are whispering to the moon. Baseline shaking every room. Binary codes in the air, moving us without a care. Feel the tension as it climbs. Spinning patterns, breaking time. Energy builds, we cross the streams. Living life in coded dreams.
As we go to tonight's grid on pole, it'll be tea time. Taylor Toller and then number 17. Right alongside him will be Jesse, the one-liner. Erdman in then number 45. Then we got the number 7 driven by Tarcisio, the Brazilian madman, Carvalho. And of course we got Ben Madden right alongside him and then number 33. Then we got Doug, the wild child, Ward in the 07, followed by Jeremy Froyo in the number 5. Gabriel Garcia in bringing up the rear in the number 3. He is going to be ready to go here as we go to the start of this grid here. Everybody is set. The grid is ready to go. So let's get rolling here in Spain, as we are just moments from the start of this one. The lights come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out here in Spain. And they light them up. And 3 wide right out the gate. Toller shuts the door. Carvalho right in there trying to make the inside line. And Toller gets out the gate quick. Carvalho, Madden get into the third. Erdman, Ward, Garcia, and Froyo line them up here. Oh my, right up here. It looks like Doug Ward challenging Erdman. Erdman has the answer, I guess. So Erdman is trying to just keep him behind him. The tires are still warming up, so you got to watch out for cold tires early on. What can I say? Drivers might make a mistake. They're flying. 37 laps distance, 1 champion. And Froyo started to challenge Garcia here, but in the back. They start to kind of spread off. Toller gets on rails early on. Carvalho's just trying to get right into that stream here. Now, some interesting deals about this. This is pre-DRS. They have no DRS zone. You can't give it that extra kick of energy that you need to make a pass. So you have to make it stick all on its own power. Basically all natural power. Looks like Jeremy Froyo's in the pits. Looks like he's coming out. Don't know what the deal at the drive-thru was. He might have had a jump. It might have been the case here. It looked like he might have jumped. Toller, Carvalho still challenging for the lead. We're going to go 37 laps here in Spain. Oh my, Madden way off. Erdman's coming through. Ward's coming through. Madden finally gets on, lays down some dirt. Says, all right, we'll just shake things up there as I missed a turn there. We got a little bit of time here to, don't think I got a battle going on. We can go back and take a look at what happened with Ben Madden. As it looks like Ben Madden just came into turn 2 hot, missed the brake zone, but did a great job of maybe just bumping the wall a little bit. So nothing really hurt by it either. However, he did fall way back on that one. Doesn't look like he has much damage to the car, if anything, so he should be all right. Taylor Toller still out front, getting challenged by Tarcisio Carvalho. As Carvalho's gotta try to get in that mirror, make him make a mistake. As there's some spots there, it looks like right now, currently, they're kind of going back and forth of who's got the faster pace. Carvalho, very fast in sector 3 and slightly faster in sector 3. But he's slower in sector 1 and 2, according to our timing charts here at the booth. And of course, in sector 3, he gains a little bit of time, but in the final sector, he loses out. Jesse Erdman, of course, is starting to put the car on rails. We're looking at him. He currently clocked the fastest time. According to our speed charts, he does have the fastest time here right now for the race. All thanks to sector 3 being his fastest time, but you know, these guys got still a pretty long race to go. And check this out, Ben Madden challenging Gabriel Garcia. Garcia might just have to let him by, as Madden now has a whole lot of pace and challenging big time. This is where we're talking about getting in the rearview mirror. Can you make Garcia make a mistake? Garcia gets out of the gravel. Madden does not. Maddo is looking for the opening. Goes on the outside. Can't quite get it. Ben Madden is challenging big time here. Drag strip, you're running down the drag strip side by side, turn one. It's like Mario versus Luigi, green and red. Maddo tries to switch back, can't make it stick. Garcia defends. Big time defense out of the rookie. He is doing a great job defending against Madden. Madden's got to find a way to get around him. We're looking at this one, the battle for the top 5. This is the battle for 4th place is on. Mario versus Luigi. That is what I tell you. Oh, we need a pickle. We need a pickle report. Oh, man. The pickle report is simple. Pickles is in 2nd place now on Mario Party and not doing she was so hot. She kind of might have lost points a few times. And she's playing as a monkey. I mean a Donkey Kong. She has all the bananas, just saying. Oh. All right. There we go again as Pickles kind of beat me up for that. Oh my, a little bit of tire grab. Madden, looks like Madden just lets him keep it. Don't want to pass dirty here. All right, so drivers are still clocking in some speeds here. As we're going to go to the other driver report here, as that one is usually the best. There we go. Trying to clean up some stuff here. He kind of jumped. It looks like, so for some weird reason, Doug Ward is in the pit, but let's go take a look at some of the incidents here. It looks like something happened with Jeremy Froyo. Here, we're going to go and take a look. Here's Froyo. He's running his line here. Looks like he saved it. So he's just testing the track limits there. Doug Ward, of course, is all the way in the back. I think he might have spun somewhere. Looks like he went into the pits. Go kind of take a look here. Oh yeah, he definitely had to go into the pits for that one to patch up some damage. So Doug Ward has actually gone to plan C. Carvalho and Toller are still battling it out. Erdman is still trying to catch up to him. I think he's steadily closing that gap. And of course, Ben Madden, he has been chomping away at Gabriel Garcia. He did finally get it done. I can go to that pass here real quick since I obviously missed it. But here's the pass here. Madden just got the good line, good takeoff here, and correct position of the car. He just gets the pass done there. It's a great job out of Ben Madden here. Gabriel Garcia coming back on track after he gets the off track. Limiting mistakes. Garcia into the gravel. He's got to get it back under control if he wants to finish this thing out and be in the top 5. He's going to have to limit mistakes. It's good to push the edge. Had 29 laps to go here in Spain. And they are not so... No, I don't know what you're talking about, Jamie. As Taylor Toller is on rails still, but he's got somebody hunting it down. Tarcísio Carvalho out of Brazil. He did not... Oh my, Carvalho. Little loose. Loses a lot of time. That allows Erdman to gain. As now Carvalho's going to have to defend against Jesse Erdman. Jesse Erdman has got a lot of speed now that he's carrying. He's not really giving up anything. So Toller, Carvalho, and Erdman set to be on the podium if they can keep it together for 29 more laps. What kind of track do we see come out of this one? Potentially a way different one. I thought so. Caveman style. There's a song for that, but I'm not allowed to play it. Well, for the moment, these guys are staying very calm. And they are doing everything they can. Looks like a few drivers are still struggling to get the grips on the car as a little bit of self spins, losing the exit. They have to keep it under control. Unfortunately, if you can eliminate mistakes, you're going to have a lot better drive. Mostly on the exit. Because there is a way they can step up the engines. And one man that figures that out really good is Taylor Toller. He's a smooth operator most of the time. Jesse Erdman still 1.72 back from Tarcísio Carvalho. Now, when do you pit? It is not now. You're still 27 laps out. But I'm going to go ahead and take a brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere. right, I am back. And something just happened, and Taylor Toller just went off track, losing the lead. Carvalho comes through, Erdman comes through, Toller sits back. As I did miss that one, but let's go back and see exactly what happened here. As Toller was out front, comes into the turn, goes a little too hot. Same thing that happened to Madden, goes out wide and tries to get on track, but he's got to be careful. You know, he's got traffic coming through. So Toller loses out. Carvalho comes through. He's our new race leader, and Erdman's chasing him down. This is going to be a three-way battle for the lead. Madden and Froyo are looking to capitalize on that, gain some more time on it. And out front, the Brazilian Madman has got to get it done, and he came here in a big way tonight. He's out to make a mistake. He's doing it for Brazil, I think. As there is one Brazilian out there that always lives in everybody's heart by the name of Ayrton Senna. And anybody who knows F1 knows that name, as he could arguably be one of the greatest of all time from the Formula One scene. But sadly, he did not have the opportunity, as he lost his life. I can't remember what track, but he went down, he had a vicious crash that took his life. I think in 93 or 94. Somewhere around that time frame. Oh my goodness, Gabriel Garcia has had engine failure with the EVs, loaded on the hauler. So I know exactly what he's talking about. But we do have a three-way battle for the lead here. Carvalho, Erdman, and Toller are trying to figure out what each other's going to do. Ben Madden is going to use this to his advantage. In the meantime, he is just back here, just waiting for his time. Toller is trying to get back on pace here. Now, Jesse Erdman and Tercesu Carvalho can defend. And these three are giving us a show at the front. They said, all right, let's go. It is time for war here in Spain. As Taylor Toller has got back up. Erdman is in second, trying to catch up to Carvalho. I think he's just driving his little race line. Erdman gets on the rear of Carvalho. Carvalho might not have an answer here soon. They are right hot on everybody's deal here. One driver's going to make it or break it here. Erdman is firmly in the rearview mirror. Erdman trying the inside line, can't quite get there. Oh my goodness, this is getting exciting as all three lined up. They have to race clean. That is per league rules. You cannot pass by a bump. It's not a batch to pass type league. If you're into that sort of thing. Oh man, that is rough. Move on to Kansas. All right. You give you the keys to the hauler. Erdman right there, right his nose right at the rear bumper, rear tires. Nobody is giving an inch. Nobody's making it or breaking it right now. It is a battle, all out war. These two are trying to catch up, but up front, it is a battle. The pitch track could come into play on this one. Hang on, Carvalho, you only got 22 more laps. Erdman and Toller have got to figure out where to put their car to get a pass done. Toller goes way wide, loses a lot of speed. You got to keep the exit, apexes and exits, apexes and exits. It's the only way to go as they crack them open, come to the final section here. The final sector, of course, these guys are running nearly identical times right now. Erdman stays right in the slipstream. What's he gonna try? Looks inside, can't quite get it. Stays on it, stayed on it. And Jesse Erdman is trying to put his nose into that fight. Toller's kind of hanging back right now. I don't know if he's nervous about something or what. Ben Madden looks like he's having a little trouble as he just had another off track. Francisco Carvalho has a little bit of space now to Jesse Erdman. But these guys are absolutely flying and have got to be 100% focused. Jeremy Froyo and Doug Ward still hanging out. They're still sticking with it. Froyo messes up, makes a mistake. Doug Ward is going to close a little bit of a gap there. These guys are giving everything they've got here. Erdman might have burned up his tires a little bit more, though. Interesting deal. As Carvalho is now pulled away a little bit. Drivers are still trying to clock in some top times. My wife Jenna's watching. Hopefully she's paying attention as this one is becoming a pretty good race all the way around. What can Erdman do? I mean, all you can really do in this position is hang on to what you have. Carvalho is there, but you can also try and maximize that pace, maintaining a smooth race line, hit your brake, hit your points, and go from there. Now to start the season here in Spain on such a great track. It is technical, it's high speed, and that's where this is all fun. You know, I would bank on these guys pitting right around 10 laps to go. At 10 laps to go, you have enough laps to get the tires hot and start pulling some of your fastest laps. I just heard Doug Ward hitting the pits. Ward coming down pit road. Madden is still out. Jeremy Froyo is still out. He's got in front of Madden. It looks like on a pit strat. Toller, of course, losing a lot of pace now to the front two guys as we go to 19 laps to go. And I'm going to take a brief commercial break here from the network. Don't go anywhere.
Turn up the bass.
All right, we are back once again, and check, this battle has just heated up again. Urban right up in there. He might have let his tires cool down just enough, as they are at war here at Barcelona, here in Spain. Urban looking inside, can't get, oh my, Urban right on the heel of Carvalho, just about made contact. Urban in trouble. Toller coming around. Urban with a big mistake. And that slip up slowed down Toller. As Toller went to go try and make a move to get around, he couldn't make the pass stick because Urban was really just loose. And Urban losing the position to Toller. Toller's going to go after Carvalho. As we get into this one, the tire wear you see is starting to affect these machines. As you go and look, we're going to see if I got a gyro cam with these things. You can see that front left tire. Looks like the front left starts to show signs of wear on the number 17. On the front of the number 7 here, it looks like it's on both tires. And Jesse Urban's looking like the front left as well. It looks like it's starting to show signs of wear. So guys that pit early obviously got better tires. You can see that it's significantly different. So very interesting. Carvalho's coming down pit road. Toller's gonna go ahead and take over the lead. Urban's coming down pit road. We're gonna have a pit stop race here. We're gonna see who has the fastest pit crew here. As we do see them pull down into pit road, they get into their pit stops. They're going to be in and out in no time. Fastest pit stop was out of Jesse Erdman, but he can't get out the gate fast enough. Carvalho's gone. Toller's out in front here. He still has to pit. Now remember, with the old tires, Toller could find himself in trouble here. We got 16 laps to go. And this is going to get to be amazing, I think, because Erdman is 29 seconds back. Depending how fast you get down pit road, pit lap time is 31 seconds. Meaning Toller has to pull a 31-second gap or more to this man right here to maintain that lead. Same with Jesse Erdman. The pit strat is going to come into play here. Make it or break it time. These guys are split off, and we're seeing a pit strat race here. Yeah, Jamie, there was could have been some definite contact there, but I'm sure it'll have to be reviewed at the end of the night. But it's a pit strat, everything. These guys are hard pumping. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the sounds of Spain as we're going to just listen to them roar for a bit. All right, we are back, and we are seeing this one shape up. It looks like all the drivers have taken their pit stops now. As Tarcisio Carvalho is closing that gap. Same with Jesse Erdman. These guys are all within a few deals here. Ben Madden, of course, looking like he's going to get a top 5. Doug Ward. Ben Madden is set to get a top 5, but if we go to the pit strategies here, let's take a look. Because it looks like Toller pit after 24, so he's got 3 lap newer tires than the 2 behind. And now, oh my, Jesse Erdman's coming down pit road. Erdman is coming down pit road. Don't know what's going on with him, but he is in pit road now. Madden is looking like he's coming around. So Erdman might have just blew a shot to get onto the podium. Ben Madden is racing to catch up to Erdman. The final spot for the podium is up for grabs as Erdman. It's getting close. Ben Madden is closing that gap very quick, actually. Taylor Toller still out in front. Tarcisio Carvalho is within strike distance. 1.2 the gap in closing. As hang on tight as we haven't seen a car on its lid yet. But Tarcisio Carvalho is in strike distance now. So this is going to be a pretty big night for him if he can get this done. Jesse Erdman and Ben Madden all right there. Doug Ward, Jeremy Froyo still in. Gabriel Garcia is out due to technical difficulties. Engine failure, we're going to call it. Well, per league rules, they have to take tires. And I assure you, I am all over that one. Let's go take a look from the gyro to see if Taylor Toller really did take tires. As we're looking at him, yes, he did take tires. As his pace is actually pretty fast compared to what he has been running. These drivers are running very fast, in fact, right now, as they are quicker than they were in practice. And now, yeah, Toller definitely took tires, as you can see from his time. 1:18.53, the fastest lap of the race, just posted. Tarcisio Carvalho is all over it now. 1:18. He's running very fast too. 1:18.62 his last lap. And he is trying to close that one down. We got 10 laps to go here. We are going to be talking to the top 5 of tonight's race at the end of this one. If Jamie's still listening in, he can relay that one to the drivers. Taylor Toller, of course, out front. Tarcisio Carvalho, Jesse Erdman, Ben Madden, Doug Ward. Of course, Doug Ward having a little bit of trouble on getting a handle on it. He's had a couple spins, have cost him a lot of time. Ben Madden, same scenario, missed the break point, off into the grass a little bit, and that was it for him. Now Jesse Erdman, he might have pit, him and Carvalho might have pit too soon. Maybe should have waited on Toller to see what he does. But Toller right now is still our leader here tonight with 9 to go. The cars are pretty spread out, so let's just go back to the sights and sounds of Spain and hopefully wait for the conclusion of this race. Alright, I am back. Hopefully you guys didn't mind the sights and sounds too much. These cars definitely scream. But here tonight, I mean, Toller, what did he do to right? Obviously the pit strat. His gap is 3.2 and he's increased it as it's 7 laps to go here in Spain. Carvalho has to find the same edge they had early on. When he was right in front of Toller, had the opportunity. So, I mean, what can he do? You know, obviously, make it stick, make it click, and do what you can. As these guys are definitely giving it everything they got here in Spain. Next week, though, these guys will travel to another place in time as we go into the season schedule. You know, they travel to Silverstone, such an iconic track. Then they go to Watkins Glen, Monza, Indy, Brazil, Hockenheim coming here, Imola, Austria, then Miami with these ones, which they have never been to Miami with these machines. Mugello, and finally to round it off, they travel to Spa. So a great season out of these guys planned. If you'd like to get involved with them, though, look them up on Prime Grid Racing. Look up Prime Grid Racing League through Facebook. I believe they might have an Instagram or whatever. Check them out. Get involved. They've been around for 19 seasons, 10 of which have been on the F1 games. This is the 9th season on iRacing. as they did the switch, as iRacing has proven to be one of the best racing platforms for sims out there, as they do deliver a great sim. You gotta do a couple more shout outs. Shout out to Brandon Perry. Wish you were here, buddy. I hope you're gonna be here next week, because I know times are a little bit tough, so prayers go out for you, buddy. Shout out to my loving wife. I know she's watching. Also, Jamie Pugh, man, great having you in the chat, keeping it lively in there. Drivers are still trying to post some fast laps actually now. I think they're trying to have a fast lap challenge, as they're all posting some of their fastest laps of the race now. With 5 laps to go, not a whole lot going on track. Everybody's just kind of locked into their own little world. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the sights and sound and take a brief break to grab something to drink and just kind of relax my throat a little bit. All right, yeah, I was just seeing the paint there, Jamie. It is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that thing is sick. Taylor Toller, Tarcísio Carvalho, Jesse Ehrman, Ben Madden, Doug Ward giving us a show here tonight, as they are absolutely flying at this point. They're all trying to clock in their best lap time possible for the end of this. I believe they might actually get an extra bonus point for just having the fastest lap. Taylor Toller, though, of course, won last season of Grand Prix. And he is rocking this one out. And fun deal about these cars, they can hit 18,000 RPM max. That is why they scream, as they are just feeling this one finish off on the final lap. Taylor Toller bringing on one line final time. It's looked like it could be a done deal now for the top three. Taylor Toller, of course, Tarcísio Carvalho and Jesse Erdman pending no mistakes. And of course, Ben Madden with Doug Ward bringing up the rear of the top five. And Jeremy Froyo, tough go for him. He did wind up one lap down, same with Doug Ward. It does look like Taylor Toller's looking like he's taking the final couple turns of this track here tonight. As Taylor Toller comes around, he's going to win here in Spain, bringing home victory for the PGR Spanish Grand Prix. Tarcísio Carvalho will be second, along with Jesse Erdman looking like he's going to be third. Of course, Ben Madden looks like he's going to finish it off, get the fourth place, with Doug Ward bringing up fifth. Taylor Toller winning here in Spain. What a night for him. Drivers gave it everything they had, put it all on the line here, and that's where the reward comes in. Drivers aren't just finishing up their laps now. It looks like Erdman is going to bring it across the line now. It's going to be his final lap. There they go. They're just going to kind of bring them up to the front stretch now, and we're going to start bring them on up for a brief conversation, see how they feel after this one. Doug.
Hey.
Man, you got fifth place here in I think it's Barcelona. How do you feel about this one?
I mean, out of 7 people, one of which quitting mid-race, like, I don't know. I feel like I could have done a lot better.
Yeah, we looked at it. You had a couple mistakes out there. Was that just getting used to the car, you felt, or what was it like on that part of it?
I guess, yeah. I think my first big mistake, getting into the wall, was just, I got over, I don't know. I just tried to overdo it.
All right, well, we'll let you get back to the guys. Any shots you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
My mom for always watching. I guess I gotta thank you for putting on great broadcasts. Brandon Perry, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, for putting on a great league. And I'd also like to shout out the Trevor Project. Go download or donate to the Trevor Project. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you and congrats on the top 5 finish here tonight. So Doug Ward, I hear a little bit of disappointment. Ben Madden, is he in the chat at all? No, he's not. But if he was here, he'd say Blackout Racing Network is best. Let's go to hearing from a guy who's had a tough night, engine failure early on. Let's hear from Flipper. Flipper. Hello. All right, mic's not working. All right, I'm done with that stuff now. All right, you gave it a shot. Now let's go to our podium. Driving the number 45. Let's hear from Jesse Erdman. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
What a night. I mean, you got on the podium. How does this one feel, especially after that tough battle that you had for the top three right off the get-go with about 20 to go? You still there? Jesse. Hello?
You got me?
Yeah, I got you, man. What's going on? How's this one for you?
It was fun. You know, this car is pretty fun to drive. Excuse me. Car's pretty fun to drive. It actually feels like an open wheel car. It's pretty fun. It's fun battling Tarcisio there and Taylor. You know, unfortunately, it took them to go off track to get to me, but you know, I was finding some speed there. I was pushing a little bit too much at the end there and spun, but it was a fun race.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get back to it, or back down to the guys. Any shots you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yeah, just shout out to all the boys that showed up, and shout out to you for your good stream, and then, of course, shout out to Brandon and his family. You know, prayers to them.
All right. Thank you for that one. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck in the next one as you go to Silverstone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was Jesse Urban getting a big, nice little podium there. Now let's hear from Tarcisio Carvalho from Brazil. Tarcisio.
Hello, brother.
Hey, man, you got on the podium after such a hard-fought battle. How's this one for you?
That one was good. This car is amazing to drive. I'm loving that. But it was, how can I say, hard to keep on track without distraction. But I'm happy with the P2. I think it was a fun race between Taylor, Jesse, and I, trying to fight for the podium.
Oh, yes. I mean, that was a hard one to, you know, it's being a bridesmaid isn't always fun, but in this case, it's not bad if you have a good fight up there.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, any shout-outs you got to do for anybody cheering you on?
For my kids that were around here, and that's it. And for everyone that is watching.
All right. Thank you, Tarcisio. Great job here. And congrats on the second place finish.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. So, Tarcisio Carvalho giving us a good little deal. Now let's hear from the winner here. Driving the number 17 once again, the Orange Beast, Taylor Toller, tea time. Toller.
Yes, sir.
What a win. You can continue the reign of terror with these guys. How's this one feel?
Oh, man, you know, it's awesome, you know, to get a win in this new car. Man, I absolutely love it. Like, I mean, I don't know about you, man, but I was eating up the 1-2-3 battle right there, and of course, you know, that was my own fault for bending it off the track. But man, what a close battle! And the thing I like about this car is there's not too much dirty air in it that you can't follow somebody. But definitely when we were kind of like all right there, me, Tarcisio, and Jesse were kind of like all three right there together. Man, what a battle! What a feeling that had my blood pumping, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, man, it was a tough one. I mean, when you're out there and you see that the strat that you pulled out, you know, do you feel like the strat that you played a big role in that too?
Well, you know, once I kind of dug myself that hole, it was just kind of a thing of like, you know, okay, I've just kind of got to go with it and figure it out from here. So, you know, it played out in my favor. Would I really want to go do that again? Probably not. Not go that route. So it ended up playing out in my favor just because I don't want to give away too much of my strategy here, but it ended up playing out in my favor when I went off the track, I kind of figured out, I was like, okay, just gonna kind of see what they do. I already kind of had a lap in my head of what I wanted to pit at, and I kind of pit around that lap, but it maybe had to go a little bit longer. So, but it ended up working out. Or actually, I did pit a little bit shorter. I wanted to go a little bit longer, but with last week, I think I went to like lap 27, and I tried to be nice and kind to the tires to start with, to see if I could reach that lap 27 again. But by the time I got to lap 23, the crew chief was screaming, "You don't have no rubber left. You need to come pit for some tires." And sure enough, my left front was at 21%. So not sure how many more laps that thing would have held together. I'd have hated to have blown a tire. If you know, you know.
Yep. Well, you did it. You got the win here. The strap played out.
Shout out Brandon Perry.
Shout out to Brandon Perry. Anybody else you're looking to shout out to while you're up here?
I know they give Perry crap for blowing a tire. So I had to give that quick shout out to Brandon Perry. Hey, shout out to my family who watched, my wife, my mom, my dad, my grandma. Thank you guys for doing everything you do. To every to the guys who participate, even though we're small in number. I mean, man, we had some great on-track battles there, and a lot of strategy played into it. Hopefully we can get some more guys here next week. I'm looking at you, the other guys out there in PGR that are not coming out and doing your part, who signed up, paid your dues. Man, it'd be awful to pay dues and not come race. I'd hate to think I had money to throw away like that. Anyway, thank you to you, your wife, who do everything you do behind the scenes, everything. Shout out to Brandon Perry. Seriously, hey man, we're praying for your dad. Hope he continues to make the climb. Hope he gets better. I know he's got some long roads ahead of him. But we're praying for you, your family, and for him especially. So and thank you to everybody who participated and is active in the league. That's it.
All right, man. I'm going to get you out of here. Congrats on the big win here for the Spanish Grand Prix. Great job here tonight.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So Taylor Toller gets the win here tonight. If you're interested in joining the league, just look him up on iRacing. Go to Prime, look up Prime Grid Racing. I can't remember their league number, but they are getting, thinking it's somewhere in the 6,000s. But look them up, have some fun, jump in. They're constantly doing some form of racing. They go nearly nonstop all year long. If you like what you see, you want to see more of this kind of action, hit that sub button, hit that like button. I am out of here for the night. See ya.
Days are changing. I keep